Hi there, and welcome to She Spice. It seems like Jay and Baz's relationship is hitting difficult situations again, with Jay getting up to speed in Diddy's claimed dramatization. Obviously, things are spiraling wild for him, managing this wreck every day of the week. Yet was their relationship sufficiently powerless to be stalled by a claim we should look at it? Even with ladies, you got closed down genuinely, so you can't interface. So it appears as though Beyoncé's had enough of the show, and there's discussion that Jay-Z is going to take a serious tumble. On the road, Beyoncé may be equipping to reassess their marriage, particularly after the federal authorities uncovered Jay-Z's associations with Diddy. Diddy's claim circumstance is a train wreck. We should rewind to the initial 9 months of 2023. Diddy was ablaze. He possessed the stage at the MTV VMA's dropped R&B collection that got Grammy consideration, and was, in any event, peering toward up and down purchasing bets. However, at that point, out of the blue, things went south genuine fast towards the year's end. He got hit with a lot of claims, blaming him as a heavyweight in hip-hop for some serious stuff. It resembles his initial victories were in an alternate universe, contrasted with the tumult he's currently confronting. Foreboding shadow over his vocation for sure. Sean Diddy Combs is blamed for a claim by R&B vocalist Cassie, guaranteeing that she was in a years-long relationship with Combs and was additionally involved. So look at this. The federal authorities appeared at Diddy's house on Monday, all secretive and serious, and allegedly he's messing up. In some significant government examination, drove by the U.S. lawyer for the southern region of New York. And get this, it's the branch of Country Security Examination's Transnational Coordinated Wrongdoing Division driving the charge. Seems as though they're plunging profound into some substantial stuff, focusing on violations connected to HT Insane. Right, yet again, this might actually be connected to an examination, including rapper Shay, comes the music chief, so this entire examination feels like a census. Son that this has happened before, from those common claims that Diddy in New York, they're tossing around a few weighty allegations like say, and even still recall that one documented in bureaucratic court last December. Yet hello, we should not neglect Diddy's been staying consistent in denying these cases since the very first moment. His lawyer calls a claim and totally and passionately denies the claim. HSI Country Security Examinations pulled up to Diddy's bunks in LA and Miami, pressing serious intensity. I'm discussing vigorously furnished crews moving in defensively covered vehicles and all that. Well, supposedly, they thought Diddy had outfitted private security posted up at his place. They weren't playing. That is without a doubt time, so this is only a tad bit prior, as you can see a crowbar to get past this entryway at first. As per a second policing, the specialists were approved to look for different things, for example, records, telephones, CCs, and other electronic gadgets that could contain information or recordings. A previous assertion from policing to CNN referenced that Monday's pursuits were connected to a continuous examination in regards to St. HSI in New York, and expressed that they directed policing as a feature of this continuous examination. In a joint effort with neighborhood policing HSI units in Los Angeles and Miami, they vowed to give additional data as it opened up CNN's delegates, but they still can't seem to answer. CNN's solicitation for input on the ventures is confronting allegations of Saint in 3 separate ongoing claims, all of which he has consistently denied. The particular charges under administrative examination are as yet muddled. Ensuing to this, no less than 2 extra polite claims were documented in New York against Brushes, claiming one of these claims recorded in bureaucratic court in December, likewise included cases of state. I have sat quietly and watched individuals attempt to kill my personality, obliterate my standing, and obliterate my heritage. Combs said because of the December suit, nauseating claims have been made against me by people searching for a speedy payday. Let me be totally clear, I didn't do any of the terrible things being affirmed generally. As of late, one of Combs' previous representatives, maker and videographer Rodney Lilrod Jones, recorded a claim last month blaming Combs for say and driving a boundless and risky criminal vehicle, among other charges. The suit was documented in bureaucratic court in New York's southern locale. Combs' lawyer denied the claims and called Jones' claims lies his foolish name, dropping about occasions that are unadulterated fiction and essentially didn't occur is just a straightforward endeavor to earn titles. We have overpowering, undeniable proof that his cases are finished falsehoods. Diddy's lawyer, Sean Hawley, said last month, "You gotta find out about this sensation on Club Shay's digital broadcast." Usher directly up spilled all the tea, uncovering a few truly odd moves by Jay-Z and Diddy. And think about what he didn't stop there. Evidently, he dropped hints about some puzzling stuff, including, as a matter of fact, Sovereign Bay herself. Beyoncé Usher was not keeping down, inferring that there's a completely separate degree of dramatization going on. "I read that you were Beyoncé's caretaker." Were you Beyoncé's caretaker? Most importantly, how is it that I could be a caretaker? I'll be a manny, yet you understand what I mean. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't agree with that caretaker. Here's the genuine article. Sean Paul eliminated any confusion in a meeting with the day-to-day monster, making sense of the fact that his collab with Beyoncé happened in light of the fact that the two of them regarded each other's work. It was really Beyoncé's group that contacted him for a ballroom track, yet here's where it gets fascinating. In spite of their effective cooperation, tales began whirling about them, getting excessively close, which put a burden on their expert relationship and made future collabs precarious and hold up. Beyoncé spilled the tea to Oprah Winfrey, uncovering that her man Jay-Z wasn't precisely excited about her working with Sean Paul, who seems to have some envy and doubt about continuing reasoning. Sean Paul was a danger as a result of his prominence and appeal. No big surprise, things got tense between them. When I arrived the night prior to the video shoot, I was informed I wasn't in a scene with her, which to me at the time was the manner in which I was thinking about the video. We as a whole know Jay-Z and Beyoncé have piled up some truly great Grammy wins, cementing their situations as key parts of music business history. Yet, here's the contort. Kanye's been vocal about his developing dissatisfaction. He's been circulating his complaints filled with the possibility that Jay-Z's impact and associations could have had an influence on Kanye passing up some Grammy wins. His own data is easier to find than you suspect. It's mystery codes, like in any event, when Jay-Z gave a smidgen of codes on 444. Now, here's a stunner. Rita Ora dropped some significant truth bombs, proposing that Beyoncé's huge number of grants may be attached to Jay-Z's supposed controlling nature. Rita let the cat out of the bag about her own fight in court with Jay-Z back in 2015, portraying it as an all-out total implosion. She recorded a claim against Jay-Z's record name, Rock Country, asserting they didn't uphold her profession enough, probably as per Rita. The entire clash originated from Jay-Z needing all-out command over each and every part of her vocation choices, which put a serious burden on their relationship and caused gigantic individual battles for her as a craftsman. Insane stuff, right? I've been marked since I turned 18, and I'm 21 now, and, I never accepted individuals when they resembled showing restraint. In 2008, Rita united with Jay-Z's record name and divulged her presentation collection. Anyway, 7 years after the fact that she started lawful activity against the mark, claiming disregard and an absence of help, authoritative archives featured the unsalvageable harm to Rita's relationship with Rock Country. Luckily, California's regulation is planned to shield specialists from such difficulties as those faced by Rita with Rock Country in February 2016. Jay-Z's record name countered the cases by documenting a $2.3 million claim against Rita. The aim was to let her out of the agreement and recover a portion of the speculations made about her vocation. Rock Country declared that they marked Rita when she was as yet an obscure craftsman, emptying millions into her profession under the condition that she would create 5 collections, as per the agreement. Anyway, the mark fought that they just got 1 collection. In her presentation in 2012, the claim was to recover assets, with TMZ detailing that Rock Country looked for repayment for an expected $3.2 million and put resources into the promotion of her second LP Lee. At last, the two gatherings arrived at a goal through an out-of-court settlement, stopping the legitimate question. Rita has since focused on the difficult period, uncovering that it prompted burnout. She communicated a critical loss of certainty during the fight in court, depicting it as a hard choice, yet the only one she could make in spite of the strain. Rita stressed that her appreciation and regard for Rock Country stayed in one piece while pondering the detachment. Rita shared that it was shockingly smooth and conscious, keeping away from the requirement for a court mediation, while she was unable to dig into explicit subtleties because of multiple factors. She portrayed the division as one of the simplest she had encountered, and she portrayed it as astonishing anyway. Sources near the English vocalist recommended an aftermath with Rock Subscribe She Spice for more videos.